Hi everyone, welcome to Special Angel Art Dolls. My name is Nicole, and on this channel we do lifelike dolls and lots of fun. So what you're looking at in today's video is my wonderful new display area for my babies. And I will be moving the camera around throughout this video and showing some different clips and different angles of this. But basically, what we have here are two nightstands set side by side, and I have taken a quilt that was made by my grandmother and draped it over the top of both. And I have set one of these beautiful woven baskets on each end, and these are really large, spacious baskets. And so in each one of these baskets are 4 Paradise Galleries babies, and then I have 2 other Paradise Galleries babies sitting in between them and the Lee Middleton babies, my 2 Lee Middleton babies, sitting, leaning one up against each basket. And then if you're wondering where the reborns are, all of the hand-painted babies are in the drawers of the nightstand. So let's take a look. All right, so here we are, much closer up. So back here we have, this is Krabby Cakes by Ping Lao, and this little girl has had a name change. I was calling her Matilda, but her name now is Enna Yvonne, E-N-N-A. And then on her other side is Trevor, and they have the little, our little kitten, Pumpkin Spice from Paradise Galleries. They're sitting in the middle, and then I'm just gonna kind of turn them a little bit so you can see their faces better. In the middle here we have Celebrion, and on the other side Kayleigh, and these are my Lee Middleton twins. I usually call them Kayleigh and Bree. And so they are sitting kind of leaning against the baskets. So I'm going to try and give you guys a view kind of looking down from above at these baskets, because all the babies are facing different directions. They have to in order to fit. But when you're facing this construction of mine, then this basket over here is on the right. And I have my 3 Lauren Faith James babies. So here's Miss Sunny, and there's Courtney, and here is Bryony. And then I also have my little frog prince, Zachary. And now we're gonna move over to the other basket. So here we are at the other basket on the left, and you may also be able to see back into that corner back there, Lyndon is sitting back there in her rocking chair, and she is holding her little baby doll. So that is kind of a cramped space back there. I really want to have something better for her, but right now I don't. So over here we have my other Pat Moulton baby, Little Solace. He's right there. And then we have my 3 Yanni DeLong babies. Here's Corwin and Lily and Mariella. So that's everybody who's on top. And now I'll show you how I have the reborns. So this is pretty tough to show in here. I'm gonna, actually slide the babies down for this. Let's see, and well, let's see. There we go. Now you can see them. So in here are my little Hobbit babies, and you can see I've lined this drawer with a blanket. You can see how spacious it is. And so there they are. And in this drawer down here, let's see, let me slide back a bit. Oh no, that drawer has started to come out. That's off its track now. Oh, that's just fantastic. Okay, we have fixed that. So, down there is Arwen. There she is. So there are the reborns on this side, and you can see she has plenty of space around her. She has her little unicorn Lovey there. She is all cozy. And again, I have lined this drawer with a quilt. And the really special thing about all the quilts and all the blankets that I've used in these drawers are that they are all from my childhood. So I'm going to close her drawer and then move you guys over and show you the babies in the other drawers. So on this side, I have Phoenix and Mandy in here, and they are facing different directions. But they are okay to be together because he is a cuddle baby and she is silicone. But there's nothing that is going to touch or rub. And again, I have this quilt lining for the drawers to protect both babies. And so they are not squished in here at all. They're pretty cozy, but they are nice and safe. And the one challenge is that I have to make sure to not close the quilt in the drawers. And then down here is Finley. It's Finley. He's down here in this drawer. And again, it's lined with a blanket from my childhood. And so there are all the reborns, and then Lyndon is back there in that corner that I really don't think I can get a camera into because my chair is blocking some of it. And Benson has like dragged off the blanket that's usually covering this chair. But anyway, so that's my baby display. So now I'm going to get one of them and move over and talk to you guys about it. Okay, so I have Miss Mariella sitting over here on the bed because she's the one who almost fell when the cube broke, like I was talking to you guys about in a recent video. For anyone who might be new, I originally had my babies all on this wonderful cube shelf unit, and the very middle section just like broke apart with her sitting in it. And what actually happened was I had been holding her and had gone to put her back on the shelf, and her little toy had fallen behind her, and so I was trying to get it so that she could sit up straight. And I guess like I was not paying attention. I was on a call, and I leaned my hand on it to reach way back into the back, and I guess I put just a little bit of too much pressure on just the wrong spot because that shelf snapped out and broke apart at the corners and went sideways, and she fell, and I had to catch her and protect the two babies that were below her in the cube below her and everything. And so yeah, it was not a great situation. I didn't love it. Benson, you can get up there with her if you want to be in the video. So now I want to talk to you guys about why having that happen and having to switch to this display was a blessing in disguise. So I loved that cube thing. I loved it. I had always wanted a big one like that to keep my dolls in, and I was so excited because I had one, and I just loved it. Yep, he's gonna get in the video. And I was so happy about it. I loved it. And then it broke. And I was like, no. So I thought that in creating this with these two nightstands, I was just kind of making do until I could do something different. And it has surprised me so much how much I absolutely love this new space for them. I think I love it more than the cube. Benson, you're blocking her. Thank you. And I'll tell you why. I have known for a little while now that I need to really, really, really slow down buying dolls. And it's really hard to do that when you have empty space that you can fill. It's really hard for me to maintain self-control and not shop when there are places that I can put them. But if I don't have space for them, then I'm not tempted because I don't like to clutter my space. I really, really don't like it. I don't like any of them to be really squished. I don't like to worry that they might be damaged by being so closely packed together. I just don't like it. And so, the way that they are now, they look really super cozy. And they're not packed together. And I could fit, one or two more maybe. And then that's really it. So that has really, really decreased my temptation to buy more. And I just love the aesthetic of it. I love the blend of modern and vintage and handmade. I love it. So I'm really happy, and I feel like this was a blessing in disguise. And I also really enjoyed putting it together. I really enjoyed the creative aspect of it. And now I'm very happy to share it with all of you. As you might have been able to tell from some of those clips, I have a pretty good sized bedroom here, but this is my space for anything that Benson needs and for myself and my dolls. So we all need to fit comfortably in here together. And if you could see a metal thing in some of those clips with the display, that is his crate. He has like a luxury cat playpen, which is normally just kind of a glorified cat tree for him. But he is a cat who sometimes needs gentle boundaries, and sometimes, I do have to keep him from getting into things that would be dangerous for him, or things like that. And sometimes that crate serves as an aid to calm him down, because he can get overstimulated and a little wild and a little destructive, or a little claw happy. So that helps him calm down, and he really likes it. He's really comfortable, going in and out of it and everything. So yeah, we all have to fit into this little space. So if you've ever had to fit your dolls into a small space, what did you do? I would love to hear. Or if not, what is your favorite thing that you've ever done to display your collection and keep them safe? I would love to hear about it. So I hope that you all enjoyed that. And I am certainly happy that I could show it to you. I absolutely love it. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. And take care, be kind, and God bless. Bye, everybody.